more water? Okay. There you go. Hi guys, happy afternoon from Wilson Acres. I'm here today because we are going to make a video for you about cooking deer shank. A lot of people will throw this piece of meat away because they think that it's maybe just too tough when you cook it. It actually breaks down like butter right off the bone. I'm going to take you through some steps of that so we can help you out with a little recipe for dinner. Alright, one of the very first things I want you to do is turn your stovetop on to medium. You don't want it too hot. Put your pan over top. Pan's lightly oiled right now. Then I'm going to grab out my seasonings. I usually do a little paprika, thyme, garlic powder, red pepper we'll save because I don't want it to get too spicy. Usually I'd put a little bay leaves on there, but I'll do a little basil as well. And of course your salt and your pepper, which is right here. Line it all up and get it ready. And then I have out already my potatoes, my celery, my carrots. If you prep before you cook, it's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of headache. I've learned, especially with a 2-year-old running around. Okay, so our next step is going to be putting the meat in the pan. Like I said, I did put a little bit of oil in the pan already. We're going to move our meat over. Give it a little swirl of olive oil. A little S shape, that's about all you need to look there. Turn it over. And then all of our seasonings that we just got done taking out. No more. That's enough water, babe. Pepper, salt, if your child happens to be taking a bath in the sink, go ahead and shut that water off continuously through this project. While that meat is browning in the pan, I'm just gonna chop up all of our vegetables and peel them and get them in that bowl. Alright, so the meat is browned on both sides. We're just gonna move it over to the pan that it will be baked in the rest of the way. You can see that nice brown exterior, a little crispy. Not burnt, very important. Move it right on over. And that's just going to sit there while we finish up our vegetables real quick. after you guys sear that meat on both sides to hold the flavor in, you're going to preheat your oven to 300 degrees. What I like to do while this pan is cooling off, you can either use some good old beef broth and pour it in there, or you can take your homemade venison broth, yummy, 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 and dump that in the pan. That's what we're going to be doing today. This is going to be, I guess you like the soup that your vegetables are going to be cooking in while it's in the oven. It's going to keep your meat super moist. And you don't want your meat completely covered. I'm going to say about halfway up the pan. So I'm just warming the broth right now so I can dump it in with my meat. You can also finish cooking this off in that pan. I don't, just because it's so heavy.